Okay, everybody, welcome back for another episode of Master of Command. We're going to be continuing our Sweden Revenge campaign. The HQ should mobilize tomorrow, and that'll be fun to deal with. But for now, we're going to be fighting this patrol army. I do find it a little odd that this patrol is just a little bit smaller than this HQ army. It makes me think this guy must be loaded up with like a bunch of light infantry, a bunch of cavalry, a bunch of artillery. I'm a little concerned, guys. But we are gonna get one more battle in. I want to try to keep our losses low because I want to go with the veterancy option from this battle, and I don't remember if there are any reservists here or not. So if we end up taking a bunch of losses, I'll have to go reservists. But I want to go for the veterancy if possible. So I'm hoping that there's some reservists here that we can buy up. I'm hoping I didn't buy up all of them previously. So let's see. We're up against the Blandian. Okay, so their infantry is going to be pretty good. Non-infantry is going to be a bit rubbish, which means their artillery hopefully won't be that good. It also means that they should leave. Oh, but these are Fusiliers, that's right. So they've got a pretty high charge, but the melee is okay, their shooting is okay. And they have a reserve musketeer in here? Okay. Okay, this really isn't too bad at all. We just need to, I'm just gonna get our artillery shooting up these grenadiers. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and load into this battle. Okay, we're loaded in, so let's get moving. I am generally going to be forming a line that starts here, and it's going to curve around this way, come up to the road on the hill, and then use this little farmhouse, I guess, for cover. They don't have really good shooting units. Probably their Prussian Fusiliers are alright. They're alright, but they're not like dedicated fire units, so I'm not too worried about them. We're bringing our melee troops over here with the exception of our Queen's Life Musketeers and our two heavier cavalry, and then our two light guys we're bringing around this way, and we're going to bring across the river. And again, you know, I'm assuming that they are going to be aggressive, but that's not a given. They may not be aggressive. We'll see. I feel like I keep accidentally double clicking and it's I'm messing up my formations sometimes. Let them line up and see if they'll come at me. Yeah, here they come. Artillery may be a little bit far forward. I'm going to pull them back a little bit. Let's have all of you guys take off your bayonets. Go ahead and run the Queen's Life Musketeers a little bit. Get you guys turned. Russian Fusiliers are making a move over here. Go ahead and move you guys up this way. If they want to create an opening here where we can break on through, I'm fine with that. I'm going to send the provincial cavalry this way. I'm going to send the hussars this way. I'm going to have you guys shoot at them since they have an officer. And here, I'm going to say let's form up. And then we can run in. Odin over here, we're fine. Okay, get into an attack column. And you guys go ahead and charge in. Okay, they're shattered. Let's pull back for a minute here. Oops. Sorry, provincial cavalry. I may have forgotten about you guys just a teensy bit. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna send you guys in first. You guys turn and shoot these guys. And then you come help out over here. And then you knock out the artillery. Start bringing cavalry down this way. Yeah, let's get them. Artillery can hold fire at this point. More likely to hit our own guys. Hussars come back. You guys hold your fire. Get you into a line. And then let's knock out these Fusiliers. So what's their range? Here, let's go ahead. Let's fall back a little bit to pull them towards us. Let's go ahead and send you guys both in. You guys just shoot if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Okay, perfect. You can come up here. Go ahead and take your shot. And let's make sure they don't return. You guys all hold fire. And let's move in. Okay, your charge bonus is out. These guys are tough. These guys are tough. Go ahead and recharge them, and that should do it. Yep. Very nice. Okay, I don't think our losses were too bad there. So I'm pretty sure we can just go for the veterancy. We should get back like 20% because we have field hospitals, and then we get 5% back from one of our Swedish things that we've done. One of our Swedish war college things that we've done. Just saying Swedish things sounds kind of silly. So yeah, let's roll with the veterancy. Try to get our guys as strong as we can get them before the final battle. I'm not going to upgrade them to lifeguards yet because I think we're sacrificing. Giving up 6 veterancy means that we're giving up a lot in stats, and we're only getting like a +5 in everything. So we're going to wait until after the HQ battle to get our guys upgraded there. This, I think, is actually pretty good. We're going to get a big boost to our charge, and I think we get a fairly decent boost to our stamina, so this one actually I think is worth it, so we'll turn them into Swedish cavalry. And then, do you upgrade from here? No, you don't. This is your final form, so to say. Which is good, which I'm fine with, but the Pomeranian Hussars are pretty good. I think you take, yeah, you take regimental staff, so I don't have anything to feed you. Like, I could give you the engineer, but that's not really what I want to do. Move speed and charge, okay, that's actually useful on some of these guys. Here, why don't we take your shoes and give you that instead? And now, yeah, that's good for you. Wooden stakes will be handy on some of our guys. I should throw that on, like, our Varvade guys. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish raiding this place. HQ is mobilized, but they're actually not as far away as what I would have hoped. Okay. Then let's come over here. And what I want to do Oh, the redoubts are manned? Okay. I was thinking about doing this, but if the redoubts are manned, then that means that this is like a really long siege because you have to take the redoubts, and then you have to breach the walls, and then you have to like actually take the fort. If the redoubts had been unmanned, I think we would have done this, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna do like everything there is there. That's gonna take up a bunch of time. So what we'll do instead is we'll see if there's any last purchases that we can make over here. Buckshot is kind of interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's definitely buy up the manpower. Maybe get a little bit of ammunition. And then I want to give you a guy here. I need to give you something else instead. Okay, this isn't bad. You can have that. Can artillery use this too? Well, it's not gonna be as good. And then let's see if anyone's been neglected. Everyone's got fairly good items here. And you could give you like one upgrade here. But I would have to buy a bucket, maybe the gunner's implements. Which I think isn't terrible. We can do both of those. And give you that, and give you the gunner implement. So now you're down to like a really quick reload. Both of these guys reload pretty fast. I think from here, maybe we give these guys stakes. I have beer that could make them a little bit better in melee. These guys don't have a ration at all. So let's do that. We have a good gun pick here. Anybody want a good gun pick? Here, why don't I give it to you? And is there anything else interesting that I could buy here? Silent Bible isn't terrible. Vote of freeze isn't bad. Buckshot could be interesting if I load up the Swedish with buckshot and then march them into range and let them take a shot with it. That could be kind of entertaining. Okay. So Shavoda Freeze is probably worth getting. Cavalry Pistol. And Frisian Horse. The Frisian Horse wouldn't be bad. Not be bad at all. Okay, let's go ahead and sell some things. I think we don't need all these shoes. So let's do that, and then we can give you this horse and get your melee up a little bit. That means we now have a step horse that we don't really need. So let's sell him. Probably can sell the haversack. I don't see anything else here being like something that we need to put on our guys. Okay. This will give us enough to buy the Shavoda Freeze. And now I think we raid the town, and then we can throw the Shavoda Freeze on these guys. And then all of our fire brigade will have stuff to help mitigate melee damage if anyone wants to get into a melee fight with them. So how far away is the HQ? Oh, they're actually pretty close. Let's give you this. And then I think everything else we just keep. Maybe we get in like 1 day of raiding here. Where the HQ gets us. Okay, we got in 2. Cool. And we are fighting Mauritian. They will deal extra morale damage, but they will also take extra morale damage. They've got 2 Jaeger units, veteran Freikorps Musketeer, 2 Freikorps Grenadiers, Russian Lifeguard, a bunch of veteran Musketeers, some cavalry, and a bunch of artillery. Okay. I definitely want to get after the artillery then. So I think we'll just set up our fire units. They are inferior to the Prussian line, but we're gonna get roasted, I think, by this artillery if we just let it go at us, because each one of these artillery units has 7 guns, and that's just not going to be good if we're getting pounded away by all of these guys. So, okay, let's go ahead and get loaded in. Okay, guys, we are loaded in. Let's get moving. What I'm planning on doing is we are going to advance. We're going to try to put our line over here in cover, here like in the forest and in the little town here. And then I want our melee units coming around, and I want to start breaking through this side of the line. because we need to get to the artillery. And I think this will be challenging. They do have a fair amount of cavalry that's there, ready to help out. Heck, we might even be able to take this hill here. Why don't you guys just like advance all the way? Let's get everyone running for a little bit. But they won't be moving up until these guys are in formation, so that gives us time to try to seize that hill, hopefully. Okay, you guys stop running, stop running. We need to keep our artillery moving up. Yeah, it looks like we will be able to take this hill. We are in artillery range, so those guys will probably start opening up fire here in a minute, maybe once they get their line turned some more. Let's get all melee guys coming around this way. Our body troops are still trying to get over here. Run the cavalry a little bit more. Yikes. Okay. All you guys. Okay, let's try to knock these guys out. You can help out over here. You guys keep moving forward. You unlimbered. Okay, let's actually bring you closer. And with you guys. And then once you've taken your shot, I'm gonna pull you out. Oh shoot, you guys have taken a ton of damage. Let's charge you in. Let's just charge you guys in here. Get in there. Okay, how are we doing over here? Doing fine. Okay, you guys come here. Knock them out. You guys come here. Get after that artillery. You guys come over here. Queen's Life Musketeers have taken a ton of losses. That's okay. Oh, let's see. We can't finish those guys off, make sure they don't return. And then you keep chewing through the artillery. Keep on going. All of our artillery, yeah, definitely shoot those guys. Run down this one last. Okay, I think we did it. I think it's just these guys. Queen's Life Musketeers took a lot of losses. They ate a lot of cannonballs for us. So let's just get into position and finish these guys off. Awesome. Okay, that's HQ2 down. Got a fair amount of loot from them. Losses. Possibly after the casualty replenishment, maybe we won't even have to replenish. Like, maybe we, what I'm trying to say is, maybe we basically are balanced, right? Like, I'm just gonna stop talking. I feel like I can't explain it well. And actually, I don't even think that's true. I think we took more losses than what we can replace. But we're gonna come close to being able to replace everybody. I might even just go with the replenishment so that we can like Death March once we get into the next act and just quickly zip around to wherever we need to go. Because this isn't like a ton of ammunition, or I mean the ammunition's good, but it's not like a ton of money that I'm giving up there. And we're generally doing well on veterancy. I'm gonna have a bunch of guys to upgrade, so let's go ahead and do the conscription option. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's do that. And then you don't need ammunition, but you do. Now let's get the lifeguards. Beautiful, beautiful. Lots of lifeguards. And then I don't think we have any upgrades over here. Okay. Then let's go ahead and get into Act 3. Battle move speed and charge up, that's pretty good for us. I'll take it. We'll go blitz. And then we don't need light infantry. Don't really need duelist officers. I think we re-roll. Swedish Grenadiers could be good. Converged battalions could be good. British cavalry, not really in need of. But converged battalions could actually be really good because we've already taken the increased replenishment speed, and so then we could get this and throw like an extra 100 men into our regiments, which is awesome. Carthaginian Spirit, I feel like, also isn't terrible. I'm gonna go with this. And it looks like we'll just be fighting Prussians. Which this is historically accurate, yeah? Like Sweden going into Pomerania. So I mean, I guess that's a good way to finish the campaign, even if we have been fighting Prussians the whole time. Okay. Let's come check the supply cache real quick. I don't really want to spend time waiting around. Oh shoot, we need 3,500 for the new brigade. Oh, that's a lot. We have 106 days. And we have a Marauder army here. There should be another one somewhere. Marauder army, hello? Oh, up here. My only question is, can I fight a Marauder army at my current level? Like with my current army? Not entirely sure. Maybe we do spend 3 days to get the money here. And then let's come enter the settlement. Replenishment is almost done. We've replenished so quickly. I am a little nervous about coming up and fighting these guys, but I'm also thinking if I was able to beat the Act 2 HQ, we should be able to beat the Marauders, right? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and buy up some of the regimental staff here, so that we can feed them to our college and get our next upgrade. definitely get him. And then let's go with these two. Okay, now our guys will be a little bit better inside of the command radius. Maybe we go ahead and go for Gapa one more time, just to increase our charge some more. The other good thing about this is that we can feed it Rituses that we don't want. So let's do that one. And then I think someone else has a... we could definitely get rid of this. We don't necessarily need that. I feel like there was one other treatise here. Maybe we already got rid of it. Go ahead and put that in here. What's the replenishment on this? 25% versus 15. Maybe we'll give you this, and let's swap out that. You get that. I don't know if we're even really going to be using canister at this point, so just let's give you the ammunition reduction, ammunition usage reduction. And then let's go do that to you. Upgrade you. You better tobacco. Let's go ahead and sell this. I will need an officer. This is actually pretty good for, like, an artillery officer, so I think I'll pick him up. The only exception is morale isn't really that necessary. But I think we'll just keep him for now. Okay. Maybe we buy up some ammunition, and then I think we go and try to fight that Marauder army. There's also now patrols in Act 2. So, honestly, if I could fight a patrol, I would feel better about that. I also kind of want to check out this battlefield. I would love to spawn a fight from this battlefield. I think I would love to spawn a fight. Let's go ahead and force march over there. Yeah, commit a bunch of reservists. Get some good stuff. Here, I'll give you the Charleville. You can have a good Charleville. And then this excellent heavy socket bayonet. Should probably go on these guys. And I'll give you guys that. I don't think anyone needs a normal old light socket bayonet, right? No. Okay, so there is a town down there. There's also a convoy over here. We can come check out this convoy. Let's just resolve that. Okay, then let's come over here and force march for a little bit. Provide a large escort. Nice. Got some good beer, good tompions. Give the good beer to you, and we'll give the good tompions to you. Go ahead and come up here. I'm gonna come check this encampment. I keep checking all these encounters because I want to spawn. I want to spawn an army to fight. Let's go ahead and check these guys out. See if we think we can beat them. They do have a lot of cavalry. I think we can take them. Ooh, the extra move speed means that these guys are going to be really fast. That's okay. We can take them. Okay, let's go ahead and load into battle. Okay, got another battle on our hands, so what we're going to do is a lot like what we did when we fought on this map previously. We're going to try to set up a line that kind of starts from here, takes advantage of this hill, and then maybe comes around this way. It also depends on how aggressively they advance. Fortunately, they only have 2 artillery units, so I'm not too worried about their artillery. They do have a lot of cavalry, though, and more especially these Prussian cuirassiers that are going to do really well in melee. If we can hit them with a big charge, I'll feel better about that, but if we get stuck in a melee with them, that's going to be a little nasty. And even though they do have a movement speed buff, it should take them a while to get their line across this river. At least that's what I'm banking on. And then I'm going to have to finish up on this hill. Probably just leave our melee guys like this for a minute while I'm figuring out what exactly I want to do over here. Okay. Oops. Yeah, you're supposed to be over here. You're supposed to be over here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's get you unlimbered. Yeah, I'm okay if you shoot those veteran musketeers. That's no problem for me. You unlimbered. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay, come back. That was disgusting. Okay. Let's start working on getting around, breaking this part of their line. Oh boy. I'm actually going to bring these guys down to try to help out here. Once they get their shot off, I'm charging in here. Yeah. What's going on over here? Okay, let's bring you guys back. Okay. Okay, somebody... Oh man, we might have messed this up. Yeah, I think we did mess this up. There's a general. Let's try to pull the general out. Best that could happen is if these guys just all rout. That would be like the best thing that could happen. Okay, let's try to hit those cuirassiers. I want you to come across the river and get after the artillery. Make for them. Honestly, I wonder if I can just like get you guys to like run away. You guys have taken a lot of losses. Let's pull back. I lost this artillery for sure. I lost these guys. I'll probably lose the finish. Oh man, you guys just try to retreat. Okay, you guys all come down. Man, these guys are holding strong. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's pull you guys back. I think it's just what these grenadier units. I'm gonna bring you guys down. I really don't want to get you guys into melee at this point. I don't want you to lose your officer. But I will send you guys in. And I want the officer to come over and provide morale support. Oops. Okay, well, since you're here. Okay, we won, but at what cost, right? Jeez. Man, yeah, we lost this Barbada unit, and we lost them. Looks like the finish we didn't lose, but we did lose 2 units, which is really bad at this point in the game. Good. Go ahead and take the casualty replenishment. I'm okay with this being more accurate. Okay. So let's give you a carbine because you don't have one. Definitely gonna sell that. I think I'll sell the grape shot. Guess we can throw on them. Let's take the extra melee and charge. Excellent Soul. Dang it, they had the excellent Charleville too. Okay. Well, take that. Excellent Spirit Ration. I'll give to you. Ordered Musket. Maybe we just hang on to that for now. Yeah, everything's gonna be more expensive. Okay, well, top priority is replacing those brigades that we lost. Not brigades, the regiments. Such a bummer. Okay, let's come check out this battlefield. Get like 1 extra day of replenishment. Come over here. I don't know that this is worth it. Just let him rest in peace. Okay, let's head east. Also, horse march. Because we really need to get some things sorted here. This is pretty good at everything. Okay, let's go ahead and keep marching. buy up a bunch of food here, buy up a bunch of reservists, maybe a little bit of ammunition. Sell jewelry, buy jewelry. What jewelry would I be selling exactly? This? Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Okay, so yeah, so that took our brooch. Go ahead and keep marching over here. Man, I really need to find, like, a patrol or something, please. Take the weapons. Another basket hilt sword. I'll give it to you. Oh, and we have an excellent liège. How does this compare? How does this compare? Okay. Then let's come up over here. Infantry is more expensive here, so I don't want to buy anything here. Man, artillery isn't... the item cost is up here, so that's probably why it's so darn expensive. Okay, they just finished raiding this city, so now they're going to be moving on somewhere else. Which is totally fine. This shouldn't affect us because we have this Sisu spirit. So we just need to keep on. We'll march east here and then come up through here. Let's buy up a little bit more food. And let's buy up some reservists. Now let's keep on marching. Do I have the time to do a successful parade? You know what? Sure. Just because I want to see what this does. Gives us a bunch of reservists and veterancy. Okay. I'd say that's fairly decent. Keep on moving. There's another little town to go into. Could get some Finnish. Could get some Varvade. Let's see about selling off some things here. Okay. Are these Varvade veterans? They are. Okay, I'll pick them up. Let's give them a Charleville. We'll give them that. Give them this. Give them a worm. And how about a ramrod? Oh shoot, I get less for selling here. Ah, okay. Well, I won't sell anything else. Let's go ahead and move on north. Oh, excellent, a patrol. Okay, we'll go ahead and stop here. We're already running over an hour. Bit of a misplay fighting that Marauder army. I wasn't sure how I would do against it. I mean, we won. I think I misplayed. I think I should have had our line infantry move up further north because it took too long for our melee guys to like come to the rescue. I mean, honestly, they didn't come to the rescue, right? Like the line collapsed before our melee units were able to get engaged. So that was a bit of a misplay, but I think we've learned from it, and hopefully we've got the time to get up to strength. Definitely we can beat this other Marauder army, but I am really worried about the HQ, and not only I think there's not only one HQ, but there's going to be a second HQ. So yeah, the third headquarters receives reinforcements. So we're gonna really need to get our act together by then. In any case, thanks everybody for watching. If you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.